Hello world, Shelly here, and today I just wanted to sit down and play with some of the new makeup that I have purchased recently. Some of it is new, some of it is just new to me, and I figured I would take you guys along for the ride. I'm thinking a no foundation, glowy, natural glam kind of look. Of course, you know me. Natural doesn't really exist. To me, natural is no foundation, I guess. Yeah, I don't really do natural. I do makeup and I look like I'm wearing makeup. And that is how I like it. So take the word natural with a grain of salt, but I'm thinking neutral eye, bold lip, glowy-ishness. Yeah. So let me show you the things I have picked up. I got an eye quad from the spring collection of Anastasia Beverly Hills. I've got a Pat McGrath Highlight Balm Duo. I have what I think is a new concealer from Julep. And I've got a Lancome gloss that looks like a power lip to me. Is that all of the new stuff? I am going to use my Bloom palette from Natasha Denona. Not new to me. I have been using this for a month or two now. Probably at least 2 months now because I think I had it in last month's favorites, the month before. I don't know. I've had it for a minute or two, and I love it. And let me tell you what I've already done on top of my regular skincare. I'm trying out the Octoly Vino Perfect Serum because it just seemed like a nice way to start a glow and like forehead check. I feel like this is definitely a glass skin kind of a look. Very impressed with that so far. I've also on my cheeks just got a little bit of the Charlotte Tilbury Hollywood. Wow. Hollywood Flawless Finish. This stuff is holy grail to me. I always wear it when I'm doing a no foundation kind of look because it does a really nice job at blurring my pores and just kind of doing a little zhuzh to things. It's not quite highlighter, it's not quite foundation, it's not quite coverage, but it's a little bit evening out and you know. So this is the Julep Cushion Complexion 5-in-1 Skin Perfector with turmeric. I've got this in the shade Porcelain, and it's got a, a sort of domed, spongy tip. I have not used it yet. Let's try it out. It does have the little progress indicator on the side so you can see when you are running out of product. This is supposed to do concealing, and it's supposed to do correcting and color correction. I'm just going to put a tiny bit around my nostrils where my chin gets red. Sometimes I do my forehead, but I don't feel too red today, so I'm not going to do my forehead. And I'm just going to blend this out with my fingers. I do a lot of finger blending when I'm going for, like, glowiness. I don't know why. Also don't know why I'm doing this in reverse order of what I applied. I would generally not recommend that because you don't really want your product to dry while you're waiting. Oh, I'm not a professional. Oh, I like this. This shade is very nice. It can be hard to find a highlight shade that brightens without being too light on me, but is also not too dark. Like, I want something slightly lighter than my skin tone, but my skin tone is at that weird, like, it's fair, but it's not super fair. And sometimes companies just tend to go, like, ghostly with their fair shades, and they usually don't have a variety of fair shades. I'm generalizing here, of course. But this is a really nice shade. It's not too light and it's not too dark. And I have not said that in a while about an under eye product. I really like how this blended out. So far I would say it is nicely smoothing. I do have dry under eyes. I just got back from a week in Vegas, which sucked the life out of my body, as it always does. It's so dehydrated. But that does not look dry at all. We'll see how it does in terms of settling into lines and whatnot. Is not accentuating pores around my nose. That is good news. I'm all right with that so far. I am going to use the blush out of the Bloom palette, and it is what looks like super, super dark. But I'm going to show you guys that even fair skin can pull this off. So the way I apply it, one super light boop into the pan. Boop. That's it. Like, that's all that I'm going to use on my whole face. And once I get it on there, I just kind of blend it out with my fingers. And you see what a pretty, it's like a berry tone, but it's not obnoxious. It's just enough. I just want, like, not even a boop. I just want like the tiniest little bit more here. You don't even want to press into the palette. You just want to touch it as lightly as you humanly possibly can. If you don't have fair skin, you don't have to really worry about that. You can go ham. But if you have fair skin, it'll get dark quickly. And we don't want dark. We just want flushed. Gosh, I love this thing. I love this thing. I just love it. I love it. I love it. All right. Pat McGrath. It's my first face product from her, I think. This is the Balm, and it's a highlight duo. You start out, of course I grabbed the wrong side. You start out with a balm, and then that gives you kind of the glass skin thing going on. Then you go with the highlight, and I have the shade, I think it's called Nude. How many times have I said that I lost my reading glasses? I broke them, actually. The ones that live on my vanity. I need to get a replacement pair. I just haven't done that yet. So I'm going to get the balm up here, and we are going to take this as highlight. So I'm just going to, apply a little on the tops of my cheeks and blend out with my finger. Oh, that's totally glass skin, you guys. Oh, snap. That is smoothing, too. Oh. This has been sitting on my vanity for like a month at least, and I just haven't tried it. Why? Why do I doubt the Pat McGrath? Well, I didn't doubt her. I just didn't try it because, you know, too many new things. Too many new things. You could just wear this on its own if you were just going for, like, shine. Oh, I love it. It is smoothing the texture here. So this is the textured side of my face that has more sun damage from driving an hour each way to work for 10 years without wearing sunscreen. And, oh my gosh, like the texture's gone. Oh, Pat, my love, my queen. She's so good. All right, let's try the highlight side. I always fear it's going to be a little too dark for me. It's hard to find highlights that work on fair skin. So by the same token, I'm just going to take this. Oh, yes. Blend the edges. Oh, this is just pretty. It's just straight up pretty. It's not your, like, glow to the gods highlight. It is perfect for exactly what I'm doing right now. Like, it's that just sort of nice, subtle glass skin sort of, how many times can I say glass skin? I'm going to stop saying that now. Just that sort of lit from within look. I know that sounds really cheesy, but it is. It just looks natural glam. Yes. Yes, please. Oh. I'm curious to see how this would work on top of foundation, because the way the stick, I think if I was putting this on top of foundation, I would take my finger onto the stick and then put it on my face, so I'm not dragging the stick across foundation. But, oh, okay. Okay, Pat, okay. Guess what I found right before I started filming? I was about to crack open my backup, my paint pot in Painterly, which I did not want to crack open the backup because I've only used this one like a dozen times. It's practically brand new. I found it. I have already applied it to my eyelids. Oh, that was a wonderful moment. And let's do eyeballs. So this is an eyeshadow quad from Anastasia Beverly Hills, and I have to say, the packaging just totally got me. It's their spring collection. I also got a couple of lip glosses from that collection. I might as well show them to you. I got, it was blue something and pink daiquiri, I think. And they're super like glittery. And that makes me super happy. Let's just swatch while we're here. Because I haven't even swatched them yet. Guys, why do I love new makeup so much? Why do I love glitter so much? Oh my god, I can't wait to flip my hand for you guys. Okay. Oh. I know they're gloss, but they're holographic. Oh, yes. I just love shiny things. Yes. So I'm just gonna like smear them all over my hands so that I'm covered in glitter because reasons. So I'm not gonna wear those today, but I'm going to try out this eyeshadow quad. It's basically got 2 mattes, 2 shimmers. Looks like the kind of thing that would travel really well. And that's what I was thinking when I bought it. So I'm going to find my Wayne Goss number 3, Best Brush of Life. I'm going to start out with that sort of tan shade as my crease color. Ooh, these are soft shadows. I've never purchased ABH single shadows. I've only bought their palettes. So this is a first. That blended out like I didn't even have to do anything to make it blend. That was friggin' fantastic. I'm going to take my Sigma E25 into the darker shade and use that in the crease. That Morphe brush in the little eye set that I tried last week was totally, it's so much like this brush. They're almost interchangeable. This one has a little more bristles to it. It's a little bigger that way, but the shape is almost identical. This is an interesting shade. It's like a brown, but it's got some almost a plum undertone to it. Dang, I like that. I am going to keep with this color. Same brush, and I'm just going to pack a little bit onto my outer corner. You see why natural is not natural for me. This is natural for me. It's not natural for most people, but it's natural for me. Oh, I really like that color. They give you a silver and a bronze for your shimmer. What do I want to do? Thinking maybe, oh, you could really go either way because the undertone of that darker shade can pull cool or it can pull warm depending what you put it next to. That is brilliant. That makes this way more flexible than any other four shade palette. Oh, what do I want to do, you guys? Okay, I'm going to go with the coppery one. Just going to use my finger. Oh, that's like foil. Oh, snap. You guys. Oh, yes. Yes, please. Just kind of on the edge. I'm barely touching my eye, but I just want to sort of blend over the... Oh, did you see how nice that blended? Oh, I got some fallout, but that blended like nothing. Oh, these blend together so nicely. I'm going to take the smudger pencil from that Morphe kit. It doesn't have a number. It's in the eye kit that I checked out last week. And I'm just going to take a little bit of the darker shade right under my lower lash line. Usually when I go natural, I don't go lower lash line, but I can't stop myself because I really like this shade. Putting the majority of the product on the outer half, and I'll take what's left and just run it toward the front. I'm going to take just a little of that same color and do a sort of a faux liner, just deepening right at the lash line. question, do I want to put the silver? Yes, I do, in the inner corner. I can't not have it. Oh, it's like purple. Holy cow. Oh my God. This is so not the palette. I thought it was this really basic, neutral. Oh gosh, it's so pretty. This palette is genius. I love it. Holy cow. All right, I'm going to go tight line with my Urban Decay 24/7 waterline pencil, put on some mascara. I'll tell you which one I used when I get back, then we'll do lip. Okay, I went with the Pat McGrath Fetish Eyes mascara. I have been non-stop using the CoverGirl Exhibitionist mascara, but since I have some Pat McGrath going on today, I figured I'd go Pat McGrath. But if you missed my head-to-head comparison of the Fetish Eyes to the Exhibitionist, I will try to remember to link that for you guys. It was, that CoverGirl, man, is good. All right, this is the Lancome L'Absolu Gloss. I have this in the shade Graffiti. I did receive this complimentary of Lancome. This is from my Octoly PR. It is a hydrating lip gloss, vitamin enriched, will satisfy any makeup addict's desires. Available in 29 versatile shades with 3 finishes, from a subtle shine to a bold and velvety dew. Lips instantly look refreshed, hydrated, and plumped, and the precision applicator necessitates only 1 stroke to cover your lips. Let's try that out. This retails for $50. Check this out. See how it's kind of tapered at the end? So it's flat. Oh, falling over. But I don't have any tips like that. Let's try. This does have a scent to it. Kind of just smells like expensive lip gloss. This feels really nice. It's that, is cushiony a word? It's that cushiony type. So it's not the super slippy glide. It's the, not tacky, but the, I feel like I use the word substantial on this channel a lot. It's a thicker than liquidy, cushiony, pillowy. That feels wonderful. And it's exactly what I wanted, a power lip. Lots of opacity for a gloss, I would say. As I look like I overlined. That feels super nice on my very, very, very dry lips right now. I like the color. It is pinkish, reddish, not obnoxious. Yeah, power lip, thumbs up, impressed. Let's see what this whole face looks like. My hair is also dehydrated. Is that even possible? I swear. When I come back from Vegas, I always feel like my hair is straw. All right, final look. I'm digging this. I'm digging everything about everything. I like everything. Let me get a good look at the, yep, no creasing on the concealer whatsoever. No settling into lines. It does not at all look like it has dried out at all. Nothing is crepey. Shoot, thumbs up on everything. I think the biggest surprise for me is this eyeshadow palette. I just thought it was going to be a nice eyeshadow palette. I figured the quality would be good because I do like ABH shadows in the palette format. This really surprised me. The Julep concealer, you know, I think I've only used their skincare for the most part, so very happily surprised with this. I love the undertone for my skin tone. Of course, that's just specific to me, but the formula seems to have really nice coverage, natural looking, not drying out my already very dry under eyes. Thumbs up there. This is gorgeous. Thank you, Pat McGrath, for existing. I really like the feel of this gloss. I feel like it is hydrating. It does not accentuate all of the cracked lines that are on my lips right now. It does not feel like it's going to bleed out of my lip line because it's got a little bit of that sort of substance to it, like it's a little bit thicker than a liquidy lip gloss. I don't know if that makes any sense at all, but I'm pretty doggone stoked about all of this. So thumbs up across the board. I love it when good makeup does me good. If you are on the drugstore side of the fence, have no fear. I just got a box of stuff in the mail from CVS. I don't even remember what I ordered, but it's a pretty big box, so there must be some stuff in there. So I've got some drugstore stuff coming soon. If you like these try-on first impressions, give me a thumbs up down below. I will certainly let you guys know in a future 5 third impressions or in my favorites and fails how these products continued to work out for me down the road beyond my first impression. If you want to see more, thumbs up. I appreciate it. Let me know what you think down in the comments. What should I buy? What am I missing? What do I need to try? What do I need in my life? Let me know down below. As always, thanks a lot for taking some time out of your day to geek out over makeup with me. Come back every Monday, Wednesday, Friday, 9 p.m. Eastern Time for new videos. And as always, I appreciate your time, and I hope you all have an awesome day or night wherever you are in the world. Take care of each other. Bye-bye.